Welcome to the midweek edition of your breakfast show on Leadership Television Inside Nigeria. My name is Winifred Ugbebo, your host on this current affairs program. We have an array of newspapers for review on this segment of the show, including Nigeria's most influential newspaper, Leadership. We always take up with Leadership. Let's see what Leadership is offering this Wednesday, July 24, 2024. It says hardship, Shelve plan protest, Tinubu begs youth. Hardship, Shelve plan protest, Tinubu begs youth. Promises to address grievances. IGP talks tough, says timing wrong. Protest against governors, local government chairmen, not Tinubu, Rivers APC. Obi threatens Onanuga with 5 billion naira suit. The headline story on Leadership today, Wednesday, July 24, 2024. And also beneath that headline story, we have the pictures of the devastating Ethiopian landslide that killed 129 people yesterday. In the souls of the departed, rest in peace. Beside that main headline story, fresh rise in local airfare imminent operators. Fresh rise in local airfare imminent operators. Experts applaud as CBN raises interest rates to 26.75%. Our abductors collected 5 million naira food items. Ondo Corps members. Federal government injects 1 trillion naira into manufacturing sector. Edu. And just beneath the masthead, NAS passes 70,000 naira new minimum wage bill. And on the business boards, Dangote/NNPC's part, creating wrong signal for Nigeria, Adeshino Utedola. Above the masthead of Leadership, Trump shooting, U.S. Secret Agency boss resigns. Trump shooting, U.S. Secret Agency boss resigns. Tinubu okays Northwest Southeast Development Commissions. The story runs on page 7 of Leadership. Tinubu okays Northwest Southeast Development Commissions. With that, we move to the page 3 of the paper, where we have our permanent fixture, our stand. Our stand is also on the NNPCL Dangote, the controversy within. Of course, there's been brickbat between NNPCL and Dangote over importation of sulfuric fuel and not having enough crude to refine in the country by Dangote refinery. The editorial today is on that part. Of course, it's an editorial you want to read and see what the stand is on today's editorial. From the editorial, we move to the back page, where we have Wednesday column with Olunfunke Baruwa. Olunfunke Baruwa is writing on the richest also cry. With that, we conclude review of today's Leadership newspaper. For more, log on to www.leadership.ng. From Leadership, we move to Daily Sun. Same headline, same leading story. Tinubu moves to avert protest, begs youth. Tinubu moves to avert protest, begs youth. Appeals for more time to address concerns. His ill advice should be discarded, IGP. Those who led protest in 2012 try now to abort it, Atiku, the PDP presidential candidate for 2023 presidential elections. Beneath that, Cardoso lists causes of economic woes, says CBN will return money in dormant accounts to rightful owners. Allegation of a protest, Obi angry, the mass retraction, apology from Onanuga. Desperation to continue blame games will plunge Nigeria into chaos, Mansop said warned federal government. Federal government redesigning East-West Road project with concrete technology, says Umahi, the works minister. The World Trade Organization, more endorsements for Okonjo-Iweala for second term. Reps order detention of WAEC officials. Kyari dares Dangote to name NNPCL officials who own petroleum blending plant in Malta. The story is on page 21 of Daily Sun. Senate raises 2024 budget to 35.055 trillion naira, amends finance bill. And the last story on the cover of Daily Sun today is just the story beside the masthead, and it says minimum wage NAS passes bill in record time. It's a story that continues on page 27 of Daily Sun. For more, log on to the website of Daily Sun, www.thesun.ng. From Daily Sun, we move to Blueprint. Blueprint also has similar headline story. Nance Morik orders back out of protest. Tinubu begs youth. Hold governors responsible for hardship. APC tells Nigerians. Wike says planned demonstration political gimmick. Wike FCT minister. Nance Morik orders back out of protest. Tinubu begs youth. Hold governors responsible for hardship. APC tells Nigerians. Wike says planned demonstration political gimmick. Moving away from that main headline story, the second headline story says federal government injects 1 trillion naira worth of palliatives into manufacturing sector. FIRS boss links legacy projects to sectors in reinvigoration. After 6.2 trillion naira supplementary appropriation, defense agreed top 2024 budget. Of course, defense has continued to top budgets since insurgency began in Nigeria. Beneath that, reps demand MMDPRA board suspension to probe Dangote refinery brawl. Cyber security, banks target ICT overhaul with 186 billion naira investment. British American Tobacco settled $110 million fine FCCPC. Hash 2024, Kirby receives 3 international awards. The story is on page 15 of Blueprint. That takes us steadily to the stories just beneath the masthead. EFCC arrests 10 suspected illegal miners in Ogbomosho. Business, food prices soar by over 250%. CBN vows to tackle inflation. And in sports, Amusa remains Nigeria's flag bearer, NOC. Of course, we move to the story above the masthead. $418 million Paris Club refunds. Court fails to include states' AGs in federal government suit. The story runs on page 6 of Blueprint. And with that, we also conclude today's headline review of Blueprint newspaper. For more, log on to www.blueprint.ng. From Blueprint newspaper, we have Vanguard newspaper next on the menu. Vanguard says Nachima orders kick as CBN hikes interest rate to 26.75%. Nachima orders kick as CBN hikes interest rate to 26.75%. Capital importation rises 234% to $5.9 billion in first half of 2024. Cardoso. External reserves hit $37 billion as diaspora remittance rise 62%. MPRO hike increases uncertainty for businesses. Nachima. Tinubu to use protest needless. I'm addressing your grievances as Onanuga Obi's face-off takes new twist. Dangote NNPCL feud worrisome. Obi Adesina Otedola. Lagos billionaire kidnappers last-minute conversation before they struck at Ladipo. NAS passes 70,000 naira minimum wage bill into law. And we move as we conclude the review of today's sport headline story today on Vanguard newspaper. For more, log on to the website of Vanguard, www.vanguardngr.com. From Vanguard, we have The Guardian. The Guardian is the last paper on our menu for review this Wednesday morning. Guardian's main headline story: inflation, weak fiscal support pushes CBN to further rate hikes, credit squeeze. Inflation, weak fiscal support pushes CBN to further rate hikes, credit squeeze. We have the illustration of interest rate 26.75%, inflation 34.19%, And of course, it appears inflation hedges are weak. CBN needs help. That's the story. Is a cartoon beneath that main headline story. Inflation, weak fiscal support pushes CBN to further rate hikes. Credit squeeze. It's also the same story on the cover of Vanguard. NAS OK 70,000 naira minimum wage adjust 2024 budget by 6.2 trillion naira. Article backs planned protest as Tinubu begs Nigerians. House of Reps orders NEC discos to reverse ban A tariff hike. Adesina backs Dangote as Kyari denies owning overseas refinery. Senate passes Police Act B, extends IGP's tenure till 2027. Nigeria working to overtake world economy, says Shettima, Vice President of Nigeria. That concludes the headline stories today on the Guardian newspaper. For more, log on to www.guardian.ng. So viewers, on this we conclude today's Inside Nigeria, reaching you on Leadership Television. On this segment of today's program, we review front headline stories, which is on about protest, planned protest, and also the CBN interest rate, which was increased recently to 26.7%. So we conclude today's program. Don't forget to join us on this station for news on the hour. My name is Winifred Ugbebo. See you same time, same station on for tomorrow on another fresh edition of the program.
Forward for sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 08036886158. Last word, leadership.